All right, welcome to the third and final game of the evening. Up this time is Lunar Tide. Slaughter hordes of monsters, evolve your skills, and survive in this frantic action roguelike. Choose from 4 unique classes, unlock a devastating arsenal, and upgrade permanently to defeat the bosses of the Lunar Tide. Okay, so yeah, if you're seeing the footage on screen, you might recognize this game.
If it'll let me use my
Um,
controller.
yes, it does. So I
Uh,
suppose it's got that.
Okay, now it is. It wasn't letting me use it before.
I got to say, I was able to use my controller for this game. So,
And now
but
it's
yeah,
not working again. What the hell?
but in case you're looking away and they forgot the word survivor. Yeah, this is another vampire survivor like. Um, you know, it's a game type that crops up not distressingly frequent, shockingly enough, given how I don't know, seemingly easy it is to make these things. But it definitely shows up with regularity, I'll say. Um, and boy, is this how do I put this? One of the games of all time. Like, I'm serious. This is just like a sliver of Vampire Survivor.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you might find some differences in the minute details in like the striking attacks or the specific magic used, but in the broad strokes, it's just this is another Vampire Survivor game. And that's it. That's literally it.
Yes, stop if you've heard this one. Oh, wait.
Like this is as basic ass as it gets. Like the upgrades are once again, they're very typical. Increase your vitality, increase your regeneration, increase your movement speed. Like uh sometimes generate another weapon. Like
I literally just got
the
one that gives life steal.
yep, increase your armor. Like it's nothing bad in a vacuum, but dear God, it doesn't have any fucking personality.
Yeah.
Like, and also, this isn't an early access title. Like, this isn't just the basic mode they put in and put onto Steam and say,
We'll add
we're
more
in early
later.
access.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is it. Barring surprise updates and such.
Well, and I
But
saw
this is
something on the main screen about a daily challenge, but I didn't actually look at it.
there's a daily challenge, but whoop-de shit. Like, once again, first of all, that's a thing you can only do once a day.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess for those of you who are the hardest of core.
Yes. Okay, as far as Vampire Survivor likes go, this isn't particularly hard.
No.
Like,
Do you even get any permanent upgrades?
Component upgrades?
Permanent upgrades.
Yes.
Okay. Well, because I'm literally doing my first run here, and I've not died.
Yeah, it's after you. it's your typical meta game progression stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's really the word that sums this game up. Typical.
Right.
Because you can have one of these and you can bring twists to it. That I'm trying to remember that one game that brought Vampire Survivors and Geometry Wars together. It was a bit too easy and a bit too limited, but it certainly had unique things going for it.
Mm-hmm.
Or, just reviewed a few months ago, Halls of Torment.
Right.
Honestly, that is a Vampire Survivor roguelike survival thing that can somewhat rival actual Vampire Survivors.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite, because if only because nothing can rival the content updates that actual Vampire Survivor gets. Like the guy just he does not stop working on that game. Just
Well,
and
it helps that he was rewarded by getting a lot of good crossovers like Castlevania, Seki
yeah,
Densetsu.
yeah, it's Geometry Survivor. That's what that game is. The point is, this is a very saturated genre already.
Mm-hmm.
And this is coming in with about as vanilla a flavor as can be expected.
Early access Vampire Survivors, let's be frank.
Without the early access.
Yes.
And and once again, nothing's wrong here.
Mm-hmm.
Survival time 20 minutes. Before the boss shows up, which is longer than some. Not as long as like Halls of Torment. That one, honestly, I think went on for too long. You had to get fight for a half an hour, regardless. And that's it. Except for the price. And games like this is just exactly the reason why we make price the overriding concern here. Because if we didn't take that into account, then there'd be nothing to recommend this game on. It's literally that game, but less of it. Or a slice of that game. So, getting back to the price, this game is clocking in at a cool 99 cents.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, which, once again, even for Vampire Survivor likes, this is about as cheap as it gets. The only cheaper you can go is about 49 cents.
I mean, or free.
Right, but I'm talking
if you're willing to play something like this on your phone for whatever reason.
Well, I'm talking about if you're charging money for it.
Fair.
Yeah. Which means, even among Vampire Survivor games, this game beats them all in terms of price.
Right.
Now, is it worth $1? Sure. And that price really does reflect that the developers know what they have. Mm-hmm. They have a nice sliver of this game type, but only a sliver, and they priced accordingly.
Well, I guess, is it worth $1 if you already have Vampire Survivor?
Sure, why not? Once again, we're talking about $1 here. What can you buy? What else can you buy for $1 except for other similarly priced games?
Sure.
It's a sure, why not purchase. The cup of coffee zone. Hell, way below the cup of coffee, because
in this economy, find me a 99-cent cup of coffee.
Yeah. So, yeah, you couldn't do better than this, but you can't really do cheaper than this.
Mm-hmm.
I think that really sums up this game here. So,
Yeah, even on sale, Vampire Survivor doesn't usually go below $5. So,
yep. So, I think that's about all that needs to be said about Lunar Tide.
mm.
So, that will bring us to the end of the review session. Coming up on the week ahead. So, on Wednesday, March 18th, we've got an experimental episode coming up. There's no other way to put it. We are going to be doing our first hybrid episode. A hybrid of what? Well, on March 18th, we'll be welcoming SHS of the Mystery Hatters onto the program, who has a couple of games that were recently released. If I can find the right page here. We're going to be talking about Killing Machine Movement and Robotron. I certainly know one of the questions I'm asking is how they're getting away with that name.
Yeah, I was about to say, wait a second, hold on.
Yeah. But okay, so yeah, we're doing an interview, but we're also reviewing both of these games per request.
Oh, we're doing it live.
Yeah, we're going to be reviewing and interviewing. It's going to be interesting, if nothing else. So look forward to that. We do have a new episode of MSP planned as well.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, Mac's life won't be an utter disaster this week. That's all I can say at this point. And so Friday, March 20th, we are hoping to have Ahmet Said Kaplan of Tillback. Black. Yeah, I'm like on the program. We're running into problems here. This is a new one, but like one that we might be running into more and more in the future. We might not be able to have him on the program because his country of residence has outlawed the use of Discord.
Which is odd.
It's Turkey, so not that odd. Like they're gonna attempt to get by via VPN, but like I said, there's a good chance that we're not going to be able to get this interview off the ground due to political interference. And genuinely, this would be the first time this has happened.
That's going to be a new failure mode for the docket.
Yep. So, if there's not a Friday show, that's why. It's going to be up front here. This is new territory for us. I'm not sure what the penalty is for our guest for circumventing a, I don't know, social media ban or whatever they're calling it there. But it's definitely another concern here. But we'll see how things play out, I suppose. And also, in case we do get the interview going, we'll be talking about the game Code of Shadows. Code of Shadows is a fast-paced, real-time roguelike where you fight alongside powerful drones, pause on demand, evolve mid-flight, and push back against relentless rift-spawn hordes across shifting dimensions. Adapt your build, master the chaos, and survive each run. Right, so hopefully we can talk about that. And until next time, I shall wish you good gaming.